this? HDMI or the... So...
Oh no, not HDMI.
HDMI just did? Oh, yeah, no, you can play.
Oh, is the lineup?
Experience choice at Mid-State Technical College. Experience your choice to learn with small, in-person classes, online classes, and innovative technology classes. Your choice of school to career or career to career support. Your choice to get started here and transfer as a junior to all UW colleges or with an associate degree in one of our 60 in-demand programs. Experience choice at Mid-State Technical College. Get started at mstc.edu.
on your shot. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, the same ones that we've always had.
Get a white ball.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood. Your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Jump on your shot.
Solaris.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So when halftime starts, that's the first one we play.
Okay.
I'm Justin Hebner, CEO of Solaris in Wisconsin Rapids. During this season of reflection, we'd like to acknowledge and thank the more than 15,000 customers who have trusted us with their internet, phone, and TV service. When we first started building our fiber optic network, we were thinking towards the future. While we could never have predicted the challenges this year's pandemic presented, we were proud to see our network shine as our community suddenly needed reliable upload speeds for all their learn and work from home activities. We are honored that so many of you have trusted Solaris to keep you connected at such a critical time. To express our gratitude, we are gifting all current internet, phone, and TV customers $50 to support our community. Whether this gift provides little comfort, allows you to shop a local business, or encourages you to donate to a worthy cause, we offer it as a token of appreciation and a symbol of our commitment to this community we all call home. Thank you for choosing local. Thank you for choosing Solaris. Happy holidays from our family to yours.
This one-time gift is applicable to current Solaris internet, phone, and TV customers subscribed on or before October 30th, 2020.
Why am I an orthopedic surgeon? It's a great question. It was nothing I planned. I actually am a Spanish major. Went back to school and became a physical therapist. That was okay, but I decided to go back to school and become the surgeon. I think the biggest thing when you're talking to the patient is if you can relate to them, number one. Number two is if you can teach them what the problem is. If you can teach them what the problem is, they're going to do fine. They're going to learn what it is, they're going to figure out how to fix it, and then they're going to adapt. There's days when things don't work out and things are harder than others, but clearly you're here for one reason and you're not here for you. You're here for the patient that comes in. Healthcare is kind of like going to the supper club in Wisconsin. You always feel like you need to travel to get a better Friday fish fry or to get the prime rib on Saturday, but really here we have everything under the same roof. We have everything within a hospital that, quite frankly, is rated in the top 2 hospitals in the state for joint replacements. We have hospitals coming to us to ask how we do joint replacements, how we solve the problem, how we get patients motivated and moving with very low risk and very low complication rates, and our outcomes are much better.
Bauer & Fine Business Technologies is your complete office technology solution. For 60 years, Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been serving school districts, municipalities, counties, religious organizations, and businesses in Wisconsin and beyond. Visit b-bt.com and let Bauer & Fine Business Technologies be your complete office technology solution. That's b-bt.com.
At V&H Automotive, you'll get the best price and best selection on all Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Ram, Dodge, and Jeep models guaranteed. At V&H, our friendly staff is always ready, here to serve you. No pressure, no gimmicks, just great deals, great service, and the best vehicles in central Wisconsin. Come see why our customers rate us number 1.
V&H Automotive, a short drive from anywhere, or visit us at vhautos.com.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm the director at Little Sprouts. Little Sprouts has been a real great community. It's very family friendly. It feels like a big family to me, and being the new director here, I felt very welcomed into the family. I like the smaller family. Everybody knows everybody, and you all get to know everybody in the center, and we do family activities and much of a family atmosphere.
Jason Zaleski here to tell you that Hewitt's Meat has you covered with simple, easy, and free home delivery. Residents of North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, Illinois, and Wisconsin get free. That's right, free delivery on every order from Hewitt'sMeats.com. Choose from bratwurst, wieners, bacon, jerky, sausage, cheeses, ham, snack sticks, gift boxes, and even the popular grillers. With over 50 flavors of bratwurst, Hewitt's Meat with free delivery will please your entire family. Visit the store in Tomahawk, Marshfield, or Hewitt's Meat on Facebook today.
be on her this summer. Yeah.
No headset today?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, okay.
Can't say I haven't tried.
choice at Mid-State Technical College. Experience your choice to learn with small, in-person classes, online classes, and innovative technology classes. Your choice of school to career or career to career support. Your choice to get started here and transfer as a junior to all UW colleges or with an associate degree in one of our 60 in-demand programs. Experience choice at Mid-State Technical College. Get started at mstc.edu.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Good play. That would have been awesome.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Not hard.
As soon as this game's over.
Okay. Started.
Yeah, because then we'll get the check presentation and everything. Use that for the highlight. Probably won't start until normal JV or varsity time.
Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
We'll see. Depends on how the game goes. So unless they warm up and then do the check ceremony, if they warm up first, don't start it until the check ceremony starts. Yeah, the JV coach told me before, so because I told him I wanted to talk to her at halftime of the varsity game, so he said that'd be fine.
Here to tell you that Hewitt's Meat has you covered with simple, easy, and free home delivery. Residents of North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, Illinois, and Wisconsin get free. That's right, free delivery on every order from Hewitt'sMeats.com. Choose from bratwurst, wieners, bacon, jerky, sausage, cheeses, ham, snack sticks, gift boxes, and even the popular grillers. With over 50 flavors of bratwurst, Hewitt's Meat with free delivery will please your entire family. Visit the store in Tomahawk, Marshfield, or Hewitt's Meat on Facebook today.
I liked it a little more. It wasn't so chaotic. I think they're going to do before warm-up. Coach Klein just took the microphone. So. Don't even go to commercial afterwards. Take the scoreboard and everything off of there. Just clear the whole.
It's going to go to a great cause here. We're going to go with heart, that giving, and that support for people like Natalie and others in our community. So thank you all very much for your support so far. We're going to have Father Becker say a quick prayer for us. God bless you, Natalie. Good luck with everything.
Son and the Holy Spirit, Heavenly Father, you told us through your apostle, St. Paul, that we were all one family of faith, members of the same body of Christ. We gather here as one family, as a family of faith. Natalie has been such a great family member to us here at Assumption. Now, in a time of struggle and need, we all come together to support. As one body, Heavenly Father, help us as other members to support her. Heavenly Father, guide her thoughts and actions in these coming months. Guide the thoughts and the actions of the skilled hands of her surgeons. Give them courage and strength and wisdom. Heavenly Father, we ask you to bless now as we gather as a community of faith, Assumption, and Spencer to support one of our members. Heavenly Father, bless Natalie and all who help her in this time of need. And Almighty God bless you, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
We good with levels 1, 2? There we go. All right. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Wisconsin Rapids Assumption High School as we get you ready for non-conference girls basketball action, featuring the 6-5 Spencer Rockets and the 2-5 Assumption Royals. Good evening, everyone. Special presentation of girls high school basketball for you tonight, as it is the Hoops for Hope game, bringing awareness and support to any type of cancer throughout anybody's life, whether you're a man or a woman. It has affected everybody from the top to the bottom. And special presentation, as you may have seen pregame, Natalie Weisenbeck, a Wisconsin Rapids Assumption alum, went through a very rare case of bout of cancer last spring, right during COVID, as soon as COVID started. And luckily, she was able to come through, and we will actually have an opportunity to talk to Natalie at halftime of the game here tonight. As for the game, the Assumption Royals, again, have not won since the Cranberry Classic, that 62-18 win over Lord's Academy. Since then, they have faced some good teams, some tough teams, losing to Auburndale in overtime, losing to Phillips by 3, and then dropping a game against Neillsville, 51-42 after their 2-week hiatus, and then a tough one on the chin against La Crosse Aquinas last week, a 69-49 loss to the Blue Goals. But trying to get back on the winning side of things before the new year. They will head to Rhinelander tomorrow night, but trying to take care of business here tonight against the 6-5 Spencer Rockets, head coached by Crystal Wire. 2-5 in the Cloverbelt East, and that puts them behind Greenwood, a team that knocked them off. They have been back and forth. Again, this is their 12th game of the year already, a kind of a unheard of circumstance for a lot of schools around here. They have played Loyal twice already. They have finished their year against Loyal. They beat Owen Withy. They lost to Neillsville, beat Newman, beat Columbus Catholic, lost to Greenwood. That was a tough loss, 38-36. Beat Athens the next night, lost to Colby, beat Ashland, beat WIAA Fremont, and then lost to Loyal just a couple of nights ago. We're going to send it over to Phil Hartley for our opening prayer, national anthem, and starting lineups here from Assumption High School. Again, you're watching exclusive Assumption Royals girls basketball right here at Zaleski Sports.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Assumption High School. Tonight's contest features the Rockets from Spencer and our very own Royals from Assumption High School. Everyone, please rise for the prayer in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Father, the communities of Spencer and Assumption, the families and friends, gather before you to give praise and honor to your name. Through this event, help each of us to grow, mature, and witness your presence in our lives. We are a community of people with various backgrounds and abilities. Help each of us, Father, to do our very best to be supportive and respectful of others. Amen. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Please remain standing, face the flag. Join in singing of our national anthem this evening, led by Assumption Junior Izzy Agor and Assumption Senior Maria Hartley. Weizen. Sophomore number 24, Kristen Casey. Junior number 30, Ionar Sandoza. Senior number 32, Jesse Grunhofer. Senior number 54, Emily Bone. That goes right by. So special.
All right, welcome back to Assumption High School. As always, great job by Phil Hartley with our national anthem and starting lineups here tonight. Izzy Youngworth and Maria Hartley on the vocals for our national anthem here. As always, at Assumption High School, and we are about to get underway. Spencer in their road Reds, working from right to left as we begin play here from Assumption. Again, 2-5 Royals, 6-5 Rockets. Non-conference girls basketball. Again, this game was not scheduled at the beginning of the year, and they able to put it together, and Coach Jaglinski, a big part of that. Three-pointer to start things, rimmed halfway down and out for Heaven Kind, the leading scorer for the Spencer Rockets. Ayanara with it. Again, the Royals trying to win for the first time in the month of December. They had those 2 weeks off, but a win before their trip to Rhinelander would be huge. They head to take on the Hodags tomorrow night. We talked about it again in the game against Aquinas. The non-conference scheduling for the Royals has been outstanding. The results not quite there yet, but they will hopefully take due charge at the end. Ayanara with it, getting into lane, left-hand floater, can't get that one to go, and taken by Misna for the Rockets. 2-3 zone put on by the Royals, as it has been. Gets into lane, Kind working to the free throw line, get a poked away off of her leg. Ayanara comes away with it, steps through behind her back, and it's going to be out of bounds. And back to Spencer. Minute 15 gone by. Again, stick around for halftime. We'll have an opportunity to talk to Natalie Weisenbeck, and a turnover taken, and Jesse Grundhofer comes away with it for the Royals. Grundhofer, Saints de Rosas, Bone, Casey, and Nelson, the starting five, as it has been most of the year, if not all year. So got two other games going on at Zaleski Sports. Get that to you in a minute. And the Royals coming in, scoring just under 51 points a game. Emily Bone in the lane. Can't get that one to go. And giving up about 50. So that's why their games have been so close this year. As for Spencer's, that one's going to be tipped and right into the hand. Somehow going to be blocked, but a foul. And it might go on. Emily Bone, that's going to be her first. Team's first. As Amber Becker will go to the line for the first time. Spencer comes in, scores, averages 43.5, gives up 45. First one for the lefty is no good. Their last game against Loyal, 21-15 at halftime. They're trailing Heaven Kind with 17 in that ball game. Rebecca Mintz now with 10. Kayla Kirkman checks in for the first time for the Royals, as well as Izzy Youngworth. Second one is no good, and an offensive rebound, can't get that one to go, and fought for and taken it by the Rockets. May have stepped with it, and they're going to get Kayla Kirkman, I believe, with a foul. So 0 for 2 from the free throw line. But Heaven Kind taking advantage of the youngster Izzy Youngworth. Very junior heavy team are the Rockets as well. And that one's going to go off the fingertips of Connect and out of bounds. So a little sloppy early on both sides. I was thinking before the game, you can't let the emotion of the night affect your play. And so far right now for Assumption, it has just a little bit. Izzy Youngworth, 16-foot line. Kayla Kirkman, three-pointer right on the mark, and Kayla is on the board. Kirkman with a big shot. 3-0 Royals. into the free throw or into the lane. Just tries to step through, cannot. Again, Bone with the foul already, and Kristen Casey. We saw it a lot in the JV game, lots and lots of fouls on both sides. Kristen Casey picks up her first as Kendall Dillman checks in for the first time. Steve Maves alongside Kevin Bargander. I don't think I mentioned it beforehand, but having Kind working with it on the freshman Dillman. As Izzy Youngworth pokes that one out, she stepped out of bounds. It'll go back to the Royals. Nice defense by Izzy Youngworth. A whole slate of games and matches and a whole lot of stuff going on around Zaleski Sports tomorrow. Of course, and that one's going to go out of bounds. We got the Auburndale Holiday Classic Tournament. Had a couple of good girls games earlier on today. Jory Meyer checks in. Wauwatosa West with a win over Mosinee in overtime. Neelsville coming back and knocking off Auburndale. And it's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to be a turnover to Assumption. Neelsville is pulling away from Augusta in the boys' side. Then they will have Waiwega, Fremont, and Auburndale. That one will probably begin momentarily. INR with it on the left side, working against this 2-3 zone from Spencer. Bone swings it around over to Izzy Youngworth. Youngworth back to Dillman. Resetting. And down to Kayla Kirkman. Izzy Youngworth on the right side. Bone gets double teamed and right into the hands of Manigal. She resets, gets double teamed. Nice defense there. And Coach Wire is going to take a timeout, 30-second timeout. We'll keep her right here. Hear from our friends at Sherrill Tire. Just a moment here. There we go. Your locally owned Sherrill Tire and Service Center will keep you rolling and growing by coming to you with one of our 14 farm and commercial service trucks. Find your location at SherrillTire.com. Speaking of Assumption, again, they knocked off Edgar to begin the year, 40-34. Lost a heartbreaker to Shawano. Lost a lot of close games. 59-51 to Shawano in the opening game of the Cranberry Classic. Beat Lord's Academy 62-18. That was their last win back on November 28th, so it was exactly a month ago, date-wise anyway. Then they lost to Auburndale in overtime, 58-55. Lost to Phillips, 60-57. They were 5 of 15 from the free throw line in that game. Hurt them down the stretch, and Jesse Grundhofer comes away with the steal. Checked back into the game for Emily Bone during that last time out. Izzy Youngworth down to Grundhofer. Left hand gets fouled, and she'll go to the line for two. Then they lost to Neelsville and Aquinas. Grundhofer to the line for a pair of free throws. Jesse's first one bangs in there. 17, now 18 of 31 on the year from the line for Jesse. There you go, 19 of 32. Sammy Nelson checks in. And another substitution for the Rockets. Faith Miller for the first time. 5-0 Assumption, 14-18 to go in the first half. Nice job to break the press. And Sammy Nelson's going to pick up the foul. He can't reach. That's a tough foul, and foul number 4 already on the Royals. With it, Kind against Kendall Dillman. Best young defenders, one of the best young defenders in the conference. Nice job, 5 seconds, and right there you see why. Kendall Dillman playing great defense without fouling and causing the turnover. Sammy Nelson to inbound, just right, or just inside the front court, and inbounds it to the back court. Kendall Dillman with it, gets the screen from Izzy Youngworth to the top of the key, around to Kayla Kirkman. Down to Jesse Grundhofer, goes baseline. Too strong, too good. Jesse Grundhofer's got 4. She averages 12.5. That one's thrown into no man's land, and Izzy Youngworth has it. Into Kayla Kirkman, and she regains, resettles. Nelson over to Dillman. Three-pointer right side off the A little too strong. Offense rebound. Jesse Grundhofer gets blocked from behind by Faith Miller. Kristen Casey and Malia Colo check in. As Coach Klein, I believe, uses his 30-second use it or lose it timeout. We'll keep it here. Draxler has flatbed driving opportunities that pay you a 5-cent premium over van. At Draxler Transport, drivers are always home for the requested time off. Draxler Transport is a family-oriented company that treats you like family. Visit DraxlerTransport.com to apply today. So we talked about the game today. They've been off, or they were off for 2 weeks. This is their final home game in a month. Their next home game is Monday, January 18th, in a makeup game against Marathon. Next 8 games are on the road, starting with Rhinelander tomorrow night, finishing up with Pacelli on January 16th. Down to Grundhofer, and can't get that one to go. Offense rebound by Malia Colo off the fingertips of Faith Miller. A couple of big conference games, isn't there, as well, at Stratford on January 5th. We'll, of course, have that one for you. At Newman, at Adams Friendship, at Marathon, and then at Auburndale again. Sammy Nelson inbounds it to Kendall Dillman. 7-0 Royals, 13:15 to go in the opening half. Kristen Casey swings it around to Kendall Dillman. Underneath to Malia Colo, gets doubled. Swings it back around to Casey at the top of the key. Sammy Nelson wants the ball. Underneath, looking to Grundhofer. Good defense by the Rockets. 7-0, 13 minutes left. INR getting ready to check back in, as well as Madison Connect. Corner, Casey. Again, this is the energy Assumption showed against Aquinas, a little less. Nice move by Grundhofer. Can't get that one to go off the fingertips of Colo. But again, the energy that they played with against Aquinas, they need to bring that every night. They played relatively well against one of the top teams in the state. Lost by 20, but the energy was there. And if they could play with that energy every night, they'd be a very hard team to beat. Malia Colo comes away with the steal. Finds Sammy Nelson. She gets hit from behind. Nelson's open. Three-pointer left side. Just off the front bracket. Can't get that one to go. And pushing it up. And resettling are the Spencer Rockets. Stolen away. Ball's on the ground. It's going to be a jump ball back to staying with Spencer. They lost 4 in a row. Again, they have Rhinelander, Stratford. They head to Rib Lake, head to Wausau Newman, at Adams Friendship, at Marathon, at Auburndale, at Pacelli, before they're back home on January 18th against the Marathon Red Raiders in a makeup game. Good take, and Sammy Nelson will pick up her second foul. And Manigal will go to the line for a pair of free throws. Line change coming for Assumption after the first free throw. That one's way off. Bone, Kirkman, Hartley, and Youngworth check in. INR are the only player on the court to stay. Second one for Manigal is good. 1 for 2, and the Rockets are on the board for the first time here tonight. 7-1, 6 minutes gone by off the leg of Ionara, and it's a turnover. Officiating crew, two of the same from the JV, as well as former Newman Catholic girls coach Jason Vanden Elzen. Swings it around, goes baseline. Left open, three-pointer Kind off the back bracket. Offense rebound taken by Manigal. Back to Kind. Almost pulled the trigger again. Ball's on the ground, swings it back around. Goes baseline. She may have got away with an offensive foul, and Emily Bone comes away with the rebound. Ionara with it, resets, and timeout taken by Coach Klein. 30-second timeout. We will take one as well. Back to Assumption right after this.
Experience choice at Mid-State Technical College. Experience your choice to learn with small, in-person classes, online classes, and innovative technology classes. Your choice of school to career or career to career support. Your choice to get started here and transfer as a junior to all UW colleges or with an associate degree in one of our 60 in-demand programs. Experience choice at Mid-State Technical College. Get started at mstc.edu.
Welcome back to Assumption Catholic High School. Again, we will have all Assumption girls games as long as they play. Home games anyway. Boys games. Cranberry Classic happening this week. Youngworth over to Ionara. Back over to Iz. Ionara with it again. Getting into the lane. And she's going to get called for the travel. Lucky for her, she didn't get called for an offensive foul. And now the full court press put on by the Royals. Evan Kind, leading scorer, has been held off the scoreboard so far. Only 1 point so far for the Rockets. Youngworth comes away with a steal and a jump ball. Good hustle by Kind and Youngworth, and going to stay with the Royals. So Whitehall and Port Edwards do battle on Wednesday morning, JV and varsity, and then get the gym cleaned out. And about 3:30 or 3, the Assumption Royals and Columbus Catholic Dons will do battle in the nightcap. Ionara going to the line for a pair of free throws. I'll bring you all action right here at Zaleski Sports. Ionara's scoring averages increased tremendously the last couple of weeks. Checking into the game for the first time. Ionara's second one is up, and it is perfect. Nearly 11 points a game now for Ionara, and the Royals have a 8-point lead saved to Kirkman. She can't get that one to go. Hopper Dietzel checks in. 22. Again, if I'm butchering that name, let me know, please. As she gets it, turns, throws it up there, can't get it to go. Emily Bone, another rebound. Kicks it up to Kayla Kirkman. Up to Bone, 15-foot line. Good pass to Hartley, up and in. Maria Hartley for 2. Good find by Bone, good finish by Maria. Underneath, good hustle by Hartley. And Hopper Dietzel can't get it to go. Ionara coast to coast and lays it in. And timeout taken, full timeout by Spencer. 13-1 Royals. Back to Wisconsin Rapids after this.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood. Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Could have asked for a much better start if you're an Assumption Royal. 13-1 over the Spencer Rockets, getting steals, getting, again, a lot of energy. We thought that maybe the emotion of the night would take over. It did for the first couple minutes, but after that, it was all Royals have really put their foot down and really took charge with 10:09 remaining in the opening half. The Rockets looking to get something going here. Pull-up jumper, can't get that one to go off the hands of Jesse Grundhofer. No, they'll say it's out on the Rockets. Amber Becker. Again, Spencer has won some big games, has lost some games that you probably wish they could have back. That loss at Greenwood, 38-36. 4-point loss at Colby, where they had an 11-point lead. Some tough losses for the Rockets this year, and that's why they are where they are in the Clover Belt East right now. Go through that in just a moment. Kristen Casey with it. Malia Colo got away with a step. No, she didn't. They saw it. And travel on Malia. 9:31 remaining. And checking back into the game, Rebecca Misna for the Rockets. And that one's tipped away. Colo comes away with it. Good steal by Dillman. Sammy Nelson, again, the hands active tonight for the Royals. Nelson three-pointer. Can't get that one to go. Malia Colo with a big offense rebound. Grundhofer lets one fire and leaves it short. And the Rockets come away with the rebound. Madison connects with it. And ball's on the ground and a jump ball. It'll stay with the Rockets, 13-1 Royals with 9:04 remaining. Okay, we'll go through our schedule for tomorrow, which it is full. Fortunately, we will not be in Rhinelander for Assumption tomorrow. I believe Rhinelander does a good job with the live streaming their games, as Kristen Casey picks up a foul. Her second. Team sixth of the first half. And Dillman, that one gets knocked out. He'll stay with the Rockets. Heaven Kine checks back in for Spencer. As Coach Klein says, you got to stop fouling. Again, JV struggled with it. As Kristen Casey stepped on the out-of-bounds line. Delay game call on Kristen. Kevin Kine taking it all the way. Three-pointer connects, leaves it short. Offense rebound as Grundhofer nearly lost it. Over to Sammy Nelson. And they reset. Kendall Dillman swings it around. Back over to Kristen Casey. 8:35 remaining in the opening half. 13-1 Royals. The 1 point came a handful of minutes ago for Spencer from the free throw line. Swings around to Nelson. Resets at the top of the key against this 2-3 zone. Kendall Dillman into the lane. Finds Malia Colo. Up and good. Strong take for Malia. She's got her first bucket, and it's 15-1. Evan Kind with it. Gets double teams. Throws it up, and a turnover. No. Sammy Nelson will take it. They've got numbers. Up to Jessie Grundhofer along the sideline. She picks up her dribble. Dillman left open. And resets. Swings it back around to Kristen Casey. She goes baseline right. Sammy Nelson. Kendall Dillman. Over to Kristen Casey. Malia Colo working hard down in the post. Swings it around to Sammy Nelson. Three-pointer for Sammy. Can't get that one to go. And Kristen Casey comes away with the rebound. Tiptoe the sidelines. Underneath to Grundhofer. Takes a baseline move. Can't get that one to go off of Malia Colo's foot. And I believe Malia is going to pick up the foul. And yeah, she is. Line change coming. And I believe it will be bonus the rest of the way with 7:19 remaining. Malia Colo picks up her first. 5 in, 5 out for the Royals. Kirkman, Youngworth, Hartley, Bone, and Sainz de Rosas. As Heaven Kind will go to the line for 1-1. Cassidy Whitman also checked in. First one for Kind. Can't get that one to go. Offensive rebound, and it will go back on the jump ball to Assumption. 15-1. Royals on top here. Again, don't forget to stick around for our halftime show. We'll have an opportunity, hopefully, talk to Natalie Weisenbeck about her journey. Kayla Kirkman gets tripped. About her journey, her recovery, where she's at now. That'll all be at halftime. Quite the journey for a high school senior to go through something like that. Emily Bone gets the inbounds. She gets triple teamed and fouled, and she'll go to line for two. Ask her about the support, not just from her team, from her city, but also the Spencer Rockets, Spencer School District. Emily Bone to the line for two. First one is off. Her eighth missed free throw of the year. 19 of 26 coming in. Again, talked about it plenty during this year so far. A spot where she has improved immensely. 1 for 2 from the line that time. She averages 11 points a game. That might be misleading online because they had her for 0. Now it's going to be stolen away by Bone. Ayanara through the legs. Youngworth back over to Ayanara, left open. Three-pointer right side, just off the front. Can't get it to go. Offense rebound by Youngworth. Kirkman over to Izzy Youngworth. Underneath to Emily Bone. She goes baseline right hand. Oh, my goodness. That went 360 all the way around. Looks like it was going to go down and bounced out. 16-1 Royals, 6:38 remaining. I'll be in Auburndale tomorrow for the girls' championship game. That should be a good one. Neilsville and Wauwatosa West. And then the consolation game for the boys' side. Augusta, good pass. And blocked by Bone, her 19th of the year. Kirkman, great pass to Ayanara, up and in. What a pass by Kayla Kirkman. Ayanara finishes it with, she's got 6. 18-1. Evan Kind with it. Swings it back around. Left side. Now to the top. Underneath for Widman. And gets down, poked away. Maria Hartley playing well tonight. Kayla Kirkman's got to be smart. And on the ground, and it's going to stay with the Rockets. 5:50 remaining, opening half. Here from Wisconsin Rapids. Appreciate everyone tuning in here tonight and all season long. Hope everyone had a good Christmas, safe Christmas. Big snowstorm coming tomorrow night into Wednesday. Would have liked that during Christmas, but it is what it is when you live in Wisconsin, right? As Kind will go back to the line for 1-1. Got some last night or yesterday. Very powdery though. Didn't stick much. First free throw is good for Kind. Easy to shovel at least. Stuff tomorrow, I assume, going to be much heavier. 2 for 2 from the line with rain possible for some parts of the state. A lot of snow for others. Huh? Oh. Out of bounds to Spencer, 18-3. 5:30 remaining in the opening half. And Kind may have picked up that back foot, and Emily Bowen picks up her second foul. And Assumption's fouls starting to add up pretty big here. 9th team foul. Emily Bone picks up her 2nd foul. Let's see if the Rockets can do their dirty work from the free throw line tonight. First one for Becker is in and out. Rebound taken by Emily Bone. Ionara with it. Kicks it over to Youngworth. Having straight away from that 2-3 zone, and Ionara hits the front bracket, can't get that one to go. And Bowen will be credited with the offensive rebound. Swings it back around to Kayla Kirkman, into Bowen at the free throw line. Swings over to Ionara, 3-pointer left side, left it short, offensive rebound by Youngworth. 3rd opportunity here for the Royals on this possession with 4:50 remaining in the opening half. Swings it back around to Iz. Underneath to Bone. She's going to get fouled from behind by Amber Becker. It's going to be Becker's first, and a line change coming for the Royals. 5 in, 5 out, as they do in the JV, for the JV squad. Sammy Nelson inbound. Kristen Casey left open, and she traveled with it. Indecision by Kristen. Turns into a turnover back to Spencer. 18-3, no field goals yet for the Rockets. A couple of free throws, 3 free throws. Amber Becker goes baseline, throws it up in the air. Kendall Dillman will chase it down, a turnover, and a foul on Heaven Kind. That'll be her 2nd. Just threw it up there, and it was either going to be an over and back or a over and back or a turnover, and Kendall Dillman chased it down. 4.5 remaining in the opening half. Over to Grundhofer. She thought about it, pulls it down, steps through, and she's going to get called for the travel. Both Shaglinski and Klein gets double teamed with Colo and Dillman. And Sammy Nelson comes away with a steal, almost had it. And now it's 4-on-1. And Colo chased it down, good. And there's the first bucket of the night for the Rock. Connects for it. 4 minutes remaining. 18-5. Royals on top. Kristen Casey with it. Jessie Grundhofer's open if they swing it around again. There she is. And a foul on Rebecca Misna for the Rockets. And now the Royals to the line for 1-1. Kristen Casey to the line for her bonus free throws. Averages 2 points, 2 assists per game. The Royals as a team on the year, just 60%, 58 of 96 coming in. First one for Kristen is off the mark. And rebound on the ground, fought for, and it's going to be a jump ball. And it'll go back to Spencer. 3:49 remaining, opening half, 18-5 here from Assumption. And the Royals will be back in action tomorrow in Rhinelander. Underneath, double dribbled, and taken by Grundhofer. Tried to dribble with it. Connect was there, and Grundhofer recovers. 3.5 remaining. Dillman with it, swings it around to Kristen Casey. Sets it back up. Over to Kendall Dillman. Just moving the ball quickly. A lot of overhead passes. Nelson in the corner. Over to Dillman. Resets, 3 minutes remaining. Swings around to Sammy Nelson. Good patience here for the Royals. Under 3 minutes remaining. Again, we'll have the 2020 Boys Cranberry Classic for you starting on Wednesday. Kristen Casey just throws it up there. Malia Colo fought for off of Colo, and it'll be back to the Rockets. Emily Bone checks back in. She's got a pair of fouls. And with 1 point so far here tonight, she had 10 in the loss to Aquinas as Ionara checks in for for Sammy Nelson. Trying something new here for the Royals. 1-1, 2-1. Full court trap press. To the right side, swings it around. Connect three-pointer off the front, can't get it to go. Amber Becker offense rebound and in. 18-7. Royals can't let their foot off the gas here with 2:20 to go. They've had leads in games, especially that Phillips one. They lost by 3, went 5 for 15 from the free throw line that night. So far, so good here. Grundhofer with it to Bone at the top of the key. Dillman's open, and nobody home, and a turnover for the Royals. Swing it one more time to the left, and Kendall Dillman was wide open. $16 turnovers per game for the Royals on the year. Manigal left open down low. Turns, can't get it to go. Emily Bone comes away with the rebound for the Royals. Good pass up to Ionara with 1:45 remaining in the opening half. Emily Bone with it. Kendall Dillman calling for it. Kristen Casey steps through. Good move for Kristen. Offense rebound. Grundhofer. She'll go to line for a pair of free throws. Good move by Kristen Casey. Good positioning for Jess. Line for 2 with 98 seconds left. First one is up and good. The Royals just 2 missed free throws so far here tonight, as Izzy Youngworth and Kayla Kirkman both check back in for Assumption. Grundhofer 4 for 4 from the line. She's got 6. And nearly stolen away, and it'll go back to Spencer, or stay with Spencer. 20-7 Assumption, 94 seconds remaining. Amber Becker with it, and runs right into Jessie Grundhofer, and she's going to draw the foul. Becker will go back to line for now. 1 and 1? Nope. Double bonus. 0 for 3 so far for Amber. Grundhofer's first. First one for Becker is short. Weidman getting ready to check back in. She does, along with Malia Colo for Emily Bone, who's got a pair of fouls. Second one is up for Becker and good. First free throw of the night for Amber Becker. As 20-8 with under a minute and a half remaining here in the opening half from Assumption. Jessie Grundhofer tried to step through. Good defense by Weidman. And Grundhofer's going to pick up 2 quick fouls. Offensive foul on Jess. Tried to step through. And Maria Hartley checks in for Jessie Grundhofer, going short here for the Royals with 1:21 remaining. Kevin Kind with it. The Rockets in double bonus the rest of the way. Ionara tips that one. Swings over to connect. Looked awkward. Able to keep that pivot foot down. And going to be in the hands of Maria Hartley. Good defense there by Ionara. Kayla Kirkman pushes it up over to Sanse Rosas. Ionara goes to the right. Under a minute remaining here in the first half. Ionara with it. Good move. Euro step up. Can't get it to go, but she'll go to line for a pair of free throws. for INR. She's already got 6 here in the first half. Pretty even scoring here for the Royals so far through the first 18 minutes. And it's not just 2 or 3 players, as it has been for a couple of times this year. INR misses the first one off the front rim. INR's second one for the lefty is left short again, 0 for 2 from the line. 45 seconds remaining, 20-8 Royals. Got to be smart, can't foul. And an offensive foul on Heaven Kind. Kind's going to pick up her third here in the first half. Coach Wire is not happy about it, chasing down the official. .41.5 seconds remaining. A lot of fouls here in the first half, and Coach Klein will take a, we'll see, 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here with 37 seconds remaining. Head in for Fleet Farm's 12% off store-wide event. Get 12% off your favorite brands throughout the store. It's instant savings and no rebate forms. Fill up your cart and save 12% off of everything. See store for details. Fleet Farm has everything you need. Get it all in one stop at Fleet Farm. Again, it's 12% off everything. You don't have to sign up for anything. Fill up your cart, fill up multiple carts. Might as well, right? You get 12% off everything you order or everything you buy at Fleet Farm. Can't get much better of a deal than that, especially at this time of the year, right before the new year. Go spend your stimulus check on it. Izzy Youngworth with it, 30 seconds remaining. Ianara into Maria Harley and throws it through the hands and high to Colo with 28 seconds remaining. Heaven Kind with 3 fouls, stays in the game. That was going to be tipped. Nope, just out of bounds. 23 seconds between turnovers, fouls, missed shots. Between the JV game and this game, it has been a struggle for these girls here tonight. But the Royals lead by 12, largest lead since their win against Lord's Academy. Maria Harley over to Izzy Youngworth, 3-pointer left side, left it short. Defense rebound. 5 seconds remaining. Heaven Kind, half-court shot, and it is just off the right side, and that will end our first half here from Assumption. Royals lead it 20-8. We'll hear from our friends from Solaris, see if we can get Natalie Weisbeck over here as well. Back to Assumption right after this.
Hello, I'm Justin Hebner, CEO of Solaris in Wisconsin Rapids. During this season of reflection, we'd like to acknowledge and thank the more than 15,000 customers who have trusted us with their internet, phone, and TV service. When we first started building our fiber optic network, we were thinking towards the future. While we could never have predicted the challenges this year's pandemic presented, we were proud to see our network shine as our community suddenly needed reliable upload speeds for all their learn and work from home activities. We are honored that so many of you have trusted Solaris to keep you connected at such a critical time. To express our gratitude, we are gifting all current internet, phone, and TV customers $50 to support our community. Whether this gift provides little comfort, allows you to shop a local business, or encourages you to donate to a worthy cause, we offer it as a token of appreciation and a symbol of our commitment to this community we all call home. Thank you for choosing local. Thank you for choosing Solaris. Happy holidays from our family to yours.
This one-time gift is applicable to current Solaris internet, phone, and TV customers subscribed on or before October 30th, 2020.
Why am I an orthopedic surgeon? It's a great question. It was nothing I planned. I actually am a Spanish major. Went back to school and became a physical therapist. That was okay, but I decided to go back to school and become the surgeon. I think the biggest thing when you're talking to the patient is if you can relate to them, number one. Number two is if you can teach them what the problem is. If you can teach them what the problem is, they're going to do fine. They're going to learn what it is, they're going to figure out how to fix it, and then they're going to adapt. There's days when things don't work out and things are harder than others, but clearly you're here for one reason and you're not here for you. You're here for the patient that comes in. Healthcare is kind of like going to the supper club in Wisconsin. You always feel like you need to travel to get a better Friday fish fry or to get the prime rib on Saturday, but really here we have everything under the same roof. We have everything within a hospital that, quite frankly, is rated in the top 2 hospitals in the state for joint replacements. We have hospitals coming to us to ask how we do joint replacements, how we solve the problem, how we get patients motivated and moving with very low risk and very low complication rates, and our outcomes are much better.
Welcome back to Assumption High School as the Assumption Royals with a 20-8 lead. Good lead so far, good game played so far here with the woman of the night, the woman of the day, Natalie Weisenbeck. Natalie, obviously it's been a crazy year for everybody, you in particular.
Yeah.
Just talk a little bit about the year you've had, everything with the diagnosis and what's going on.
Yeah, so everything was totally normal my senior year, and then in March I had a bunch of stomach pain and we had just started track season, but then COVID hit, and that same week I got diagnosed with EIMS, which is a super rare cancer, and I'm the only one in the US so far that has it. But yeah, and then in June I got diagnosed cancer-free, so that was really exciting. And then just recently they told me that it came back, and so I start treatment again tomorrow.
It's just being the only person, I saw a couple of reports about it when you first got it, the only person in the whole country.
Yeah.
It just, I mean, obviously it's rare in the country. Is it a rare thing throughout the world?
Yeah, there's 40 cases total in the whole world, and they're all in Europe besides me. Yeah.
And that's just crazy. I mean, cancer has affected so many people, but to be one of 7 billion,
Yeah.
I mean, that's just crazy to think. How have you been able to, obviously, crazy good doctors, all that stuff. How have you been able to keep your mindset going and staying positive throughout all this?
Yeah, absolutely. So obviously I have a very large community wrapped around me, and they are a huge part of that. Like my mom is my rock, but a lot of people around me are so amazing, and they are always giving me support, always telling me like good luck at whatever. And yeah, so knowing that I have such a big community of people that know me and love me is so much easier to go through hard battles.
And especially being that you just graduated last year, able to, and being a part of the basketball team, volleyball team, track and field, being able to be part of a community like Assumption, such a small knit community. Just talk about how much that means, not just to have Assumption, obviously, but also have the Spencer team, Spencer community support you as well.
Yeah, it's amazing what such a small community can do, but not just one small school, but another school that comes in and plays and works hard for something that's bigger than basketball, which is amazing. And I heard that there might be someone from their school as well that is suffering something like this. So coming together for something that means so much to both teams means a lot to not only me, but just everyone around here. It's a really big deal and a very good thing that they're doing.
Absolutely. And I mean, just to be able to have a game like this, these two, obviously Assumption and Spencer weren't even scheduled to play at the beginning of the year, be able to put all this together. And obviously it would be cool to have it as a, an annual thing,
Yeah.
just to have it every year for Assumption. And if it is an Assumption Spencer home and away sort of thing, just be able to show the cause and all that stuff. Just talk a little bit about. I don't even know what to ask.
I know. It's crazy.
Yeah. Just talk about the journey that obviously you've had the last couple months, being cancer-free in June, and then finding out again.
Yeah, so I mean, it obviously was an amazing thing to know that I was cancer-free, but this is just so rare that there was a very likely chance that it came back. So I wasn't exactly prepared, but in a way my brain was like, well, if it comes back, obviously you knew that could happen. So when it came back, I didn't really tell anyone. I was a little afraid because, it's hard to tell people that you love that something everyone was so excited about came back. But I mean, even this time again, there's just so much love surrounding me, and this means the world to me to be here before I have to do it again. So
absolutely. And then saw you on the sideline for the JV game. Looked pretty natural, coaching in the future.
Yeah, I don't know. It was really fun. I don't like to yell at people, so that was a little hard. I went to Coach Jags, but yeah, it was really fun. And like some of the girls I know and love so much, so it was really fun to be out there and do it again.
All right. Well, we talked to Natalie a little bit before we came on. I've covered your games throughout the last handful of years. Never interviewed you, never put you in the house. It's halftime, and you're going to be on the highlights anyway. We're gonna put you in the house, all right? All right, we're going to give you that.
Okay.
Kevin, zoom in on her.
Oh, boy.
You know what to do, right?
My name and I'm in the house? Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
I'm Natalie Weisenbeck, and I'm in the house.
Thank you, Natalie.
Thank you
Good
so
luck
much.
the rest of the
Thank
way.
you.
Thank you. All right, we're going to take another quick break. We're going to hear from our friends. Oh, there we go. Going to hear from our friends at Solaris and get you ready for half number 2 here in Wisconsin Rapids. We'll have a little bit more about Natalie Weisenbeck when we come back.
Hello, I'm Justin Hebner, CEO of Solaris in Wisconsin Rapids. During this season of reflection, we'd like to acknowledge and thank the more than 15,000 customers who have trusted us with their internet, phone, and TV service. When we first started building our fiber optic network, we were thinking towards the future. While we could never have predicted the challenges this year's pandemic presented, we were proud to see our network shine as our community suddenly needed reliable upload speeds for all their learn and work from home activities. We are honored that so many of you have trusted Solaris to keep you connected at such a critical time. To express our gratitude, we are gifting all current internet, phone, and TV customers $50 to support our community. Whether this gift provides little comfort, allows you to shop a local business, or encourages you to donate to a worthy cause, we offer it as a token of appreciation and a symbol of our commitment to this community we all call home. Thank you for choosing local. Thank you for choosing Solaris. Happy holidays from our family to yours.
This one-time gift is applicable to current Solaris internet, phone, and TV customers subscribed on or before October 30th, 2020.
Welcome back to Assumption High School, and we very much appreciate Natalie Weisenbeck coming up, giving us a couple of minutes. It probably would have been a lot better if she didn't have a goon like me trying to ask her questions. But, again, we appreciate Natalie. We wish her the best of luck. We pray for her. And, again, just talking just now off the air, there's 40 cases in the world. 40 cases in the world. She's the only one in the United States. And the other 39 in Europe. And it's just crazy that a young woman of her age, and again, it just goes to show you it can happen to anybody. It can happen to anybody. So we pray that at some point this all gets cleared up. And just talking to Kevin right before we came on the air, kind of threw a wrench at me. I didn't know that it come back, but again, we wish Natalie the best. We pray for her. We pray for her family that it all gets cleared up again soon. Here, everybody at Zaleski Sports wishes her the best throughout her treatments and her recovery again. Here in hopefully the near future. She said she starts again tomorrow. So pray for the best for Natalie Weisenbeck in at the end here of 2020 and 2021. Second half underway. Just starting here from Assumption. Starting five for the Royals. Looks like the starting 5 for the Rockets as well. 20-8 Assumption. Grundhofer to Bone. Offense rebound Bone. And it is no good anyway. Again, it can hit the top of the backboard, but as soon as it hits the wire, then it's out of bounds. Maria Hartley with 2. Kayla Kirkman with 3. Ayanara finished with 6. They're going to say it got tipped, and Bone had 1 in that first half. So it got tipped, it hit the wire, and it was out of bounds. Jesse Grundhofer, great play, great pass, and can't quite finish for the senior. Get you some scoring for Spencer as well. Madison connected with 1. Connect with 2, Manigal with 1, Kind with 2, Becker with 3. And Grundhofer knocks down her first free throw. Again, I've covered Assumption girls for the last number of years. Volleyball, basketball. I'm surprised I never talked to Natalie, but very well-spoken young woman for everything she's going through at her age. Good step through there by Kind to Manigal, up to Connect. Gets triple teamed, swings it back around, and now Kind at the free throw line. Steps through, left hand, can't get it to go. Blocked, number 20, blocked number 21. And back to Spencer it goes. 22-8. Gonna have to look back into the archives, see if we can get some Natalie Weisenbeck basketball. Three-pointer right side for Manigal. Can't get that one to go. Steps through. Ayanara can't get that one. A rebound taken by the Rockets. Evan Kind with it. Again, Assumption back in action on tomorrow night off the leg of Becker. Back in action at Rhinelander tomorrow night. If the Royals can hold on here, we'll of course have an opportunity to talk to Coach Klein. We already had our Zaleski Sports Player of the Night. That was Natalie Weisenbeck, who's making her rounds over to Sammy Nelson. Nelson with it, hands it off to Ayanara. This would be a huge win for the Royals. Not just get their confidence, but with everything going on, that one hit the front rim. And Ayanara comes away with the rebound. Pull-up jumper, 15. That one left short. Emily Bone can't get that one to go. The Royals have been short on their shots tonight. Evan Kind with it. Swings it around. Underneath to Manigal. Dribbles away. And bounced off. Did connect. Gets double teamed and finds Evan Kind. And they're going to get the foul. Make sure Madison Connect is all right. So no foul. They had an official timeout before that. And Coach Wire will take a timeout. We'll keep it right here. Hear from Spectrum Benefit Solutions with offices in Wausau, Stevens Point, Wisconsin Rapids, Medford, and now in Spencer. Spectrum Benefit Solution is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solution works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started today. Hear from our friends over at Awards and More as well. They van over there at Awards and More printing all these T-shirts. See if we can zoom in on one during the next timeout. Pretty neat. You saw the design logo, the design in our pregame show, and Ayanara picks up the foul. Saw the design with the Hoops for Hope shirt with the two school logos on it. Again, really hoping, Coach Jaglinski was a staple in this to get all this ready and good to go, and can really hope that this becomes an annual thing, even if it's not with Spencer. That it's with a school that Assumption can every year can go along and get this an annual thing, no matter what school that Assumption plays. Have it right around Christmas time here, or at the end of Christmas. Bowen with it, goes into lane, can't get that one to go. Kristen Casey, offense rebound. Nice job by Kristen following it up. She's got her first bucket. And the Royals lead 24-8. Heaven Kind goes baseline, gets blocked by Bone. Number 24, she gets double teamed. Excuse me, number 22. Kristen Casey with it. Goes all the way, right hand. Good take by Kristen Casey. She's got 4 quick points. And the Royals lead by 18. Picks up her dribble. Got to be smart. And they're going to... Foul is going to be on... They're going to give it to Jessie Grundhofer. She's got 3 now. Can appreciate everyone tuning in here tonight. We'll see if we can get you a score from... Wisconsin, or excuse me, from Auburndale, 40-32 at halftime. The Eagles and the WIAA Fremont Indians in that ball game. The winner plays Neillsville tomorrow night, and the loser will take on Augusta. Good cut there by Manigal, and that one's going to go out of bounds back to Assumption. .14.5 remaining here in the second half. Assumption 26 and Spencer 8. As there's going to be a foul there on Misna for Spencer. Swings it around over to Izzy Youngworth in the right corner. Sammy Nelson with it. Kristen Casey into the lane. Swings back over to Youngworth. Goes right baseline. Picks up her dribble looking underneath the Colo. Colo and Youngworth checking in the last time out, or last dead ball. Over to Sammy Nelson. Nelson back over to Ayanara. Underneath to Colo. Good pass. She's going to get fouled. Go to line for a pair of free throws. Again, appreciate everyone tuning in here tonight. Just past 8:15 in Central Wisconsin. CMF's alongside Kevin Bargander here at Assumption High School. See if we can get you a score from the big game, Pacelli and Marathon boys. That's a 29-24 lead for the Red Raiders. As Jessie Grundhofer checks back in. 15:55 remaining in that ball game. Good pass. Grundhofer muscles her way through and lays it in. Grundhofer has 10. And Ayanara picks up a foul. Got to give it to these Spencer ball handlers, though. They have been aggressive to go at these Royals defenders. I'll have the call for Wauwatosa Wauwatosa West and Neillsville tomorrow from Auburndale, as well as Augusta and the loser of Auburndale and WIAA Fremont. Good move there by Amber Becker. She's got 5. 28-10. Right side, swings it around. Back over to Dillman. Now Nelson. Back to Dillman. Youngworth to Colo to Grundhofer. That's one Malia's got to put up and shoot. Swings around. Youngworth, three-pointer left side to left short. Offensive rebound, give it to Jessie Grundhofer. Colo came away with it. Dillman back over to Nelson at the top of the key, methodically resetting this offense. Colo with it. Pivots and get it knocked away. Ball's on the ground. She fights for it. Somehow finds Dillman to Grundhofer and finds Colo, and Grundhofer's going to get called for the travel. 12:49 remaining, 28-10. Okay, we'll be back here at Assumption High School on Wednesday morning. Stay tuned to Zaleski Sports on Facebook. Zaleski Sports Wisconsin Rapids on Facebook. In case something were to happen on the weather side and off the leg of misstep back to the Royals. Scoreboard turned off. Scoreboard table. Underneath to Grunhofer. Good move against Becker and lays it in. Jessie's got 2 more. She's got 12. Resets, swings it around to Manigal, near side. Good defense, pull-up jumper for Alexis Manigal. And she got it, and we'll go to line for 1. Manigal's got 3, looking for 4. She was 1 for 2 from the line in the first half. (30 to 12, 12:22 remaining. Manigal's free throws no good. Rebound taken by Nelson and the Royals. Sammy Nelson goes to the right side, looking underneath to Jesse Grundhofer. Grundhofer's had a good night. Kicks it back out over to Kendall Dillman. Swings it around to Izzy Youngworth, underneath to Malia Colo. Colo back to Youngworth. Dillman. It's this 2-3 zone. Coach Klein's sticking with his girls right now. Dillman kicks it over to Youngworth. 3-pointer. That one's too strong and taken by the Rockets. Manigal with a head of steam. Right hand, and she'll go to the line. Put her head down and go is Manigal. Again, if you missed any of this game here tonight or our interview at halftime with Natalie Weisenbeck, it'll all be on Facebook later on tonight. First one missed short. We'll just cut it up as well. We'll put the halftime interview with Natalie. We'll have that all by itself. Send that to her. First one is, or the second one is no good. 0 for 2 from the line. Can appreciate Natalie stopping by. Everything going on tonight. Swings it to the top of the key. Kristen Casey. Casey over to Maria Hartley, who's had a bucket tonight. Emily Bowen to Jesse Grundhofer. Grundhofer goes baseline. Gets forearm shiver and swings it around back to Kristen Casey. Dillman in the corner. 3-pointer Kendall, too strong. Off the hands of Jesse Grundhofer, and she knew it. And back to the Rockets it goes with 11:13 remaining in the ballgame. In the Clover Belt East right now, Loyal is at 6-0. Neillsville is at 5-0. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here as we hear from our friends over in... Give me 1 second here. Over at Rapid Sheet Metal. Nobody enjoys being without comfort. Even more so on the coldest time of the year. When your furnace is giving you trouble, give the pros at Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling a call for furnace service in Wisconsin Rapids. We'll be there rapidly to figure out and take care of the trouble, and we'll get the comfort working again rapidly. Call Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling at 715-301-0256 and visit online at rapidssheetmetal.com. Can appreciate all of our sponsors. You see them scrolling along on the bottom of your screen. Our commercial sponsors. Hear from our friends at Nacerville Dairy at the end of the game. And then all of our commercial sponsors, everybody that helps us put these games on. Our friends here at Assumption. Athletic Director Joe Burkhauser, Head Coach Ryan Klein, Head Coach Gary Weisenbeck on the boys' side. Bone gets double teamed, kicks it out to Dillman. Thought about it. Resets. Kendall Dillman on the right side. Gets into lane. Good pass to Grundhofer. Lays it in and counted in the bucket. Jesse Grundhofer with a fist pump. She's got 12 or 14 going to the line. Grunhofer to the line for +1. 10:42 remaining. Grunhofer's and one is and no good. Offense rebound, Emily Bone kicks it out to Grunhofer. Thought about it, wanted to pull the trigger and didn't. Casey has it, and they just reset it for the Royals. Into Emily Bone now, and I think Jesse's arm got hit. Kicks it up, blocked by Bone. That's 5 tonight for Emily. And a jump ball, and it'll go back to the Royals. 23 blocks on the year for Emily Bone in this just the 8th game of the season. 1-1 in conference, 2-5 overall. They haven't won in a month since the last day of the girls' Cranberry Classic on November 28th. Good move, Jessie Grunhofer gets her own offense rebound, and they're going to call a jump ball. Jessie can't believe it, and it'll go back to the Rockets. And the Royals will have the Hodags tomorrow. Then they'll restart conference play on January 5th at Stratford. Matt Dickinson will probably have that call for you. Good tip away by Kayla Kirkman. Stay tuned to ZaleskiSports.com for all of our upcoming schedule. Got everything pending and subject to change. Hopefully everyone's staying safe and smart here for the Assumption Royals after their little bout in the middle of December. Swings it back around near side. Manigault goes baseline. Underneath, good pass. Right hand can't get it to go. Offense rebound by Manigault. Can't get that one to go. 3 Rockets around Hartley, and Maria comes away with the rebound. Nice job by Maria Hartley. Kristen Casey down to Jessie Grunhofer. She's going to get fouled. Jessie just with the advantage so far. Now 4 in. Coming for the Royals. Everybody but Grunhofer, and Jess has had quite the night so far. Izzy Youngworth to inbound it. Grunhofer finds Sammy Nelson. 3-pointer right in front of Coach Klein. Can't get that one to go. And rebound taken and foul on Malia Colo. Good rebound there by Madison Connect. 9:21 remaining here in the second half. Again, I appreciate everyone tuning in here tonight and all season at Zaleski Sports. Staying warm, staying inside your homes. Just glad we can bring these games to you. We couldn't do it without the sponsors that we read, that you see during commercials, and that scroll along the bottom left of your screen. Thank them. INR, a 3-pointer. Got it. INR, first tray of the night. Her first bucket of the second half. She's got 9. And that was right in front of Coach Klein. And Widman will have it, and the Rockets, much like in the first half, going to the free throw line with 8.5 minutes to go. Bonus coming for the Rockets. Cassidy Widman's first one is good. (35-13). Second one is up, and that one's left short, rebounded by Youngworth. Goes to the right corner. Ianara with it on the right side. Gets into the lane, swings it back around over to Izzy Youngworth. Into Malia Colo. She puts her head down. She gets blocked by Faith Miller. Sammy Nelson cuts off Heaven Kind. Gets all the way into the lane, and she's going to get fouled on her way to the basket. If that's Jessie, that's her 4th foul. And Grundhofer picks up foul number 4. Having Kind to line for 2. And line change coming for the Royals. Kind's first one is good. 5 in, 5 out. Kirkman, Dillman, Hartley, Casey, and Bone check in for the Royals. And we'll have an opportunity to talk to Coach Klein after the game. Win, lose, or draw. Kind 2 for 2 from the line. Ask him about the special night here. Going to raise a lot of money to help out a Assumption alum. Kayla Kirkman into Emily Bone. Good pass and good finish. That was a good find by Kayla Kirkman. That's Emily Bone's first bucket of the night. Splits the defense, and Bone another block. Emily Bone, block number 6 of the night. For what I have counted on my fingers and toes so far. She had 18 coming into tonight. Having Kind to inbound. 22-point lead for the Royals. And they haven't won a game since their 62-18 win over Lord's Academy. Kirkman and Dillman, good defense. Having Kind going all the way. She's going to get blocked but fouled. She'll go to line for 2 more. See who they give that one to. Emily Bone, her 3rd. She picked up 2 quick ones in the first half. Kind's first one is good. Just past 8:30 here in Central Wisconsin. Steam Aves alongside Kevin Bargander for Spencer Rockets Assumption Royals girls basketball. Live from Assumption. It's been all Royals so far, 37-17 with 7:20 to go. Had an opportunity to talk to Natalie Weisenbeck at halftime. We'll have that interview and all highlights later on tonight at Zaleski Sports on Facebook. 3-pointer left side, too strong. Some tough news for Natalie Weisenbeck as the cancer diagnosis has come back. The cancer has come back. She's been cancer-free since June. Kayla Kirkman, coast to coast, and she'll get fouled and go to line for 2. Kirkman to line for a pair of free throws. She hit the first 3-pointer of the ball game. Score the first points for the Royals. That's Becker picked up her 4th. Kirkman's first one rims out. Kayla just under a point per game. Came into the night 1 for 18 from the field. Again, confidence brewing. Again, for the times that she plays on the JV side, just get that shot confidence. And she has continued that here on the varsity side tonight. She's got 4. Up to Misna for the Rockets. Swings it back around to connect. Underneath and out of bounds. 6.5 remaining here in the second half. Hear from our friends over at Awards and More here in just a moment. Over to Youngworth to the right side. Jesse Grundhofer all the way over to Ayanara. Royals back in conference play on January 5th. They'll head over to Stratford. Good move, good pass, good finish. Jesse Grundhofer with 2 more. And that one's going to be poked by Colo. Oh, they're going to say it was not touched by Malia, and it's an over and back. 40-17 with under 6 minutes remaining here in the fourth, or not in the fourth quarter, second half. Ionara into Grundhofer. Grundhofer to Colo. Colo hands it off to Kayla Kirkman. Swings it around to Ionara, and Coach Klein will take a timeout. We'll see how long he wants. And no signal made yet. Looks like a full timeout. We'll take it as well. Back in 30 seconds from Assumption.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Awards and More is your one-stop shop. One-stop location, for awards, plaques, trophies, embroidery, screen printing, and promotional products. Awards and More is also the proud sponsor of Zaleski Sports Athlete of the Month. Vote for the Awards and More Zaleski Sports Athlete of the Month at ZaleskiSports.com and visit Awards and More on Facebook to begin your next trophy order today. See if we can zoom in on one of these. Let me zoom in on one of these teachers. Coach Klein's got one on. One of those T-shirts. Hoops for Hope shirts. .540 remaining here in the second half. Coach Wires also got one on. A lot of people in attendance with them on as well. Youngworth to Grundhofer to Izzy Youngworth. Swings around to Kayla Kirkman to Ionara on the right side. Kayla Kirkman swings it back around. Nice find to Grundhofer. Grundhofer to Kirkman. Pull-up jumper for Kayla off the backboard and in. Kayla's had a good night. She's got 6. And gets stopped at half court, and Coach Wire is going to take a full timeout. We will take one as well. 5:05 remaining here from Assumption. We'll be back to Wisconsin Rapids right after this.
Jason Zaleski here to tell you that Hewitt's Meat has you covered with simple, easy, and free home delivery. Residents of North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, Illinois, and Wisconsin get free. That's right. Free delivery on every order from Hewitt'sMeats.com. Choose from bratwurst, wieners, bacon, jerky, sausage, cheeses, ham, snack sticks, gift boxes, and even the popular grillers. With over 50 flavors of bratwurst, Hewitt's Meat with free delivery will please your entire family. Visit the store in Tomahawk, Marshfield, or Hewitt's Meat on Facebook today.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm the director at Little Sprouts. Little Sprouts has been a real great community. It's very family friendly. It feels like a big family to me, and being the new director here, I felt very welcomed into the family. I like the smaller family. Everybody knows everybody, and you all get to know everybody in the center, and we do family activities and much of a family atmosphere.
Taking again a look at those T-shirts. Coach Klein with one on. Coach Shaglinski with one. Again, a lot of people have them on, and we are lucky enough to get our hands on a couple of them as well. Again, thank our friends over at Awards and More for making these T-shirts possible. And Bone with another block, but another foul. That's foul number 4 on Emily. So 3 Royals with 4 fouls. Kristen Casey, Emily Bone, and Jesse Grundhofer. Becker to the line for 2. First one off the mark. 42-17 with 5 minutes remaining. Again, don't forget to stick around for our Nacefield Dairy post-game show. They have an opportunity to talk to Coach Klein. See if we can get you a player of the game as well. Jessie Grundhofer has played out of her mind tonight. Hands it off to Sammy Nelson, does Kendall Dillman. Dillman crosses over, gets into the lane, floater, backboard in. Nice shot for the freshman. Kendall Dillman, her first bucket of the night. Up to Manigal. Underneath. Bone's got to be careful. She's got 4. Swings it back around, goes baseline. Got it poked away and took a step. Becker and Bone might be DQ'd. And nope. Coach Klein put Grunhofer in there thinking that it was going to be on Bone. And Becker's first one is good. So Sammy Nelson picked up her second foul. They only have, they do have 4 for her. I'm looking at points. I'm looking at the wrong thing on the scoreboard. Sammy Nelson's got 4 fouls. Jesse Grundhofer. Kristen Casey's only got 2, pardon me. Casey with it, over to Nelson, underneath to Hartley. Good find to Bone. That one's going to be taken away by Heaven Kind with 4:10 remaining. Good take by Kind. Can't get that one to go off the hands of Emily Bone, and it'll stay with the Rockets. Next 8 games on the road for the Royals after tonight, including Rhinelander, Stratford, Rib Lake, Newman, Adams Friendship, Marathon, Auburndale, and Pacelli. We'll for sure have that game against Stratford. Most likely the Auburndale game as well as the Pacelli game. And Bone will get fouled, and she'll go to the line for bonus free throws. And Amber Becker will foul out of the game. Right? Nope. Never mind. Becker got hurt again. Or her bandage came apart. Bone to the line for 1-1. First one for Emily is perfect. Second one for Bone is just as good. 2 for 2 from the line for Emily Bone. She's got 5 tonight. Good take. Can't get that one to go. Offensive rebound. Manigal swings it around. And Kristen Casey will pick up her 3rd foul. And 5 in for the Royals. (46-19). As Hopper Dietzel picks up her first points of the night. 5 in, 5 out. Sadie Donahue checking into the game for the first time for the Royals tonight. Hopper Dietzel off the back iron, can't get it to go. Kayla Kirkman comes away with it for the Royals. Youngworth with 3:15 remaining. Ayanara with it. Short lineup here for the Royals. Grundhofer and Bone are out. Good take by Colo, and that was going to be blocked. Blocked by the Rockets. Youngworth to Sadie Donahue. Kayla Kirkman swings around to Youngworth. Back to Ayanara, getting into lane, floater with the right hand. Can't get it to go, but she'll go to line for a pair of free throws. See if we can get you a score update from Marathon. Pacelli boys and the Marathon Red Raiders doing action in that game. Good crowd watching that one. First one for INR is good. Second one for a lefty is perfect. Marathon out to an 11-point lead on Pacelli. We saw the Marathon boys the other night. And Colo will pick up a foul. .249 remaining. 28-point lead for Assumption. First one for Weidman is off the mark. Second one for Cassidy is no good. Auburndale has turned up the heat against WIAA Fremont. INR with it. Over to Kayla Kirkman. Back over to INR. I'll give you a score update from Auburndale in just a moment, as the Eagles will take on the Warriors in the championship game of that tournament. 2:20 to go here in the second half. The Assumption Royals looking for win number 3 on the year. Good pass. Donahue. Sadie Donahue on the board. Kevin Kind with it. Royals up by 30 with 2 minutes remaining. Connect. Kicks it back out to Kind. Spins into the lane. Hands it off. Shotgun get to go. And Colo stepped out of bounds. Emily Weirman checks in. Score from Auburndale, the Eagles 81. WIAA Fremont 42. Massive second half for Auburndale. Fought for jump ball. Royals basketball with 1:48 remaining. An Assumption will get their first win in a month. That was a win over Lawrence Academy at the Cranberry Classic on November 28th. December 28th, getting win number 3 again. I've talked about it the last couple of games, especially after that Aquinas game with Coach Klein. The non-conference scheduling between him, Coach Jaglinski, Coach Peltz, and Joe Burkhauser has been outstanding to get these girls ready for the stretch run. Kirkman three-pointer off the mark. Offense rebound by Colo. And they were out of bounds. Kendall Dillman checks in for Ionara. Remaining. Even going up to Rhinelander. Adams Friendship. Rib Lake is a crossover game, and then right at conference. That's a tough foul on Kayla Kirkman. That was right for the giving, and got picked up the foul. Emily to the line for 2. First one for the juniors off the mark. 5 seniors for Spencer. 6 juniors for the Rockets. Second one is good. .105 remaining. Good take by Kirkman as Weidman knocks it out of bounds. 61 seconds, 1:01 remaining. We'll have more basketball for you right here from Assumption Catholic High School on Wednesday morning. And Wednesday morning, and then Wednesday all day. Thursday morning and all day, the boys Cranberry Classic. Kendall Dillman, three-pointer off the mark, and Kayla Kirkman with the foul. With 50 seconds remaining, and the Royals up by 31. Get 2 complete halves put together for the Royals tonight. Talked to Coach Klein about that. The energy right out of the gate was phenomenal. The emotion of the night and all of that good stuff put to good use for the Assumption Royals in their third win of this 2020-2021 season. Dillman hands it off to Kirkman. 40 seconds remaining. Kendall Dillman swings around underneath to Malia Colo. Kendall Dillman, top of the key, 15-foot pull-up jumper, and rims out, was halfway down. And just like the JV game, Coach Klein tells his girls, do not foul. Rightfully so. You're up by 28 points with 20 seconds remaining. And a travel on Connect. Tough night tonight for the Rockets, as they will fall to 6-6 overall. Kirkman to Youngworth. To Dillman. And see if Kendall will keep it going. They will not. Kayla Kirkman will send it over to Izzy Youngworth, and that will do it here tonight. The Assumption Royals 50 and the Spencer Rockets 22. Great game for the Assumption Royals on an emotional night, on a night with lots going on, and the Royals pick up their third win of the 2020-21 season. We're going to hear from our friends at Nacerville Dairy. Bring Coach Klein up here in just a moment. Back to Assumption right after this.
Well, the Grow Wisconsin Dairy Processing Grant is for really any dairy, or up to $50,000 you can get for like improvements, help with like food safety aspects. It's actually you have to pay part of the service that you're getting, so you have to pay 20% of it. So we were actually granted $6,150. And so that's the 80%. So our project is at a little over $7,000. So that's showing them that we're doing something with their milk. We're not just taking it, turning it into cheese, sending it in the stores, sending it to the customer, like everyone else does. Anything that we do in the plant with food safety is great for everyone. It's not just great for us. It's telling the customer that we make a good product. It's telling the farmer, our patrons, that we're doing good with their milk. And so that should really go to heart. That you're going to get a safe product coming out of here. It's cool to see that all the Hymans they really like to see their name out in the community, but especially for anything with children's groups. They sponsor a bike raffle every year, and they actually go and give it to the kid in the schools. I know that's a huge thing every year, but yeah, it's really cool to see their name out there. Seeing them a sponsor, we all got kids, we all were kids, so most likely something came out of here that we've done.
We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Letta, Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Welcome back to Assumption High School. You're in the Nacerville Dairy postgame show. Nacerville Dairy fresh cheese curds made daily. NacervilleDairy.com. Go through some scoring here in the first for the game. First for the Spencer Rockets, Madison Connect finishes with 2. Alexis Manigal with 3 Heaven Kind with 6, just no buckets for Heaven Kind, all free throws. Emily Weirman finished with 2, Amber Becker with 7, and Haley Hopperdietzel with 1, and Cassidy Weidman with 1. Quickly for the victorious Assumption Royals before we're joined by Emily Bone and Coach Klein. Maria Hartley with 2, Kayla Kirkman with 6, Kristen Casey with 4, INR with 11, Jesse Grundhofer with 16, Amelia Colo with 2, Kendall Dillman with 2, and Emily Bone with 7. All right, we're going to talk to Emily here in just a minute. All right. Oh, I probably could take my phone off. It's just so flipping cool. All right. Focus over there. All right. We're going to have to zoom it up for the two of us here. All right, good? All right, back here. I mean, we're not back. We've been here the whole time. But, Emily, a big win, obviously, tonight. Get back on the winning side of things. Just talk about the performance tonight.
I mean, tonight, for me, personally, wasn't my best game. But I picked it up on the defensive end, and my teammates helped carry. So it was nice.
We talked a little bit about it during the broadcast, during the Aquinas game. Just the energy that you guys played with. Obviously, Aquinas was very energetic. Yeah. But you guys came out right away and kind of match that again tonight with some energy. How important was that to get off to a fast start?
It was really important. The high energy carries on the defensive end and on the offensive end, so with that it really helps with our games and getting a win.
Just talk a little bit about the emotion of the game tonight. Obviously everything with Natalie Weisenbeck. Did that carry on at all, and just anything with Natalie?
It was tonight we were playing more for her, not for ourselves, and so a win was nice for her. So
yeah, absolutely, and obviously get right back at it tomorrow night against Rhinelander. How big is it to get a win before the new year and before you start conference play again?
It's big. Tomorrow there's no JV game, so it's kind of like a playoff situation for us, and we need to get going.
All right, perfect. We're going to put Emily in the house. Hand you that. Kevin's going to zoom in on you.
Okay.
You know what to do. Just say
Yeah.
your name and say I'm in the house. All right, you ready? 3, 2, 1.
I'm Emily Bone, and I'm in the house.
Thanks, Emily. Appreciate it. Congratulations. All right, we're going to bring up Coach Klein here now. You forget your name. Obviously a big win tonight, Coach. Getting out to the right foot, first win in quite a while. Just talk about the performance for the girls tonight.
Yeah, it's been kind of a rough year with, the start and restart and things like that. And we've had some girls that have really kind of found themselves and then, found the Christmas cookies. And, some of them, they're kind of up and down. We need to find some consistency. We've got such a big rotation. It's tough to have, one girl playing well and then another maybe not bringing the energy for a certain night. So it's going to be tough for us to find that consistency. And, that's the challenge that I put on the girls. If we're going to win ball games, we're going to have to all play at a high level every instant that we're in there. So.
And coming out right away, obviously it was a little messy to begin with, but does that take a little bit of the emotion that came into the game tonight with everything going on?
It's tough to be sentimental about things and then go out there and, want to rip someone's head off. So that certainly could have had something to do with it, but, I think both teams were out there competing. The size differential that we had against them was really, for as much size as we had, they took it away, and they used their strength and their physicality and did a great job of competing. So, I know they were out there competing. There were times when I looked at our girls and I thought we could be competing a little bit more, but hopefully it starts coming together.
obviously right back at it tomorrow night at Rhinelander. Emily Bone said that there's no JV, so it's kind of like a playoff scenario. What can you take in to Rhinelander tomorrow right before you start conference play again next week?
Yeah, well, Rhinelander's going to bring a little bit more tempo for us, so we're not going to have to sit down and try to figure out a way to score in the half court so much as we're going to have to figure a way to take care of the basketball and get it there in the first place. So I mean, we have plenty of capable guards, and our posts see the floor well. They're going to help with that. So I know it's a game that we can get against a really quality opponent. So if we can win that one tomorrow night, it's like Emily said, that'll feel almost like a playoff win. That'll be a good one for us. We're losing a lot of games this year, so getting on that side of it against a good opponent like Rhinelander, that would be a huge win for us.
Perfect. Thanks, Coach.
You bet.
Appreciate it.
Take care, Steve.
You too. All right, with that, we're going to wrap things up here from Assumption. Thanks for tuning in to the Nacerville Dairy postgame show. Nacerville Dairy fresh cheese curds made daily. Always our thanks to Coach Klein, Emily Bone, and all the Assumption Royals here tonight every night here throughout the 2020-2021 season. Again, prayers to Natalie Weisenbeck going through what she is once again starting treatment tomorrow afternoon. So with that, the Royals 50 and the Spencer Rockets 22 for Kevin Bargander of the Sea Maves. Have a great night, everyone. We'll be back right here at Assumption High School on Wednesday morning for the 2020 Boys Cranberry Classic. And until then, we have a whole slate of games. Check out SelestiSports.com for tomorrow's schedule. And until then, have a great, safe night, everyone. And we'll talk again with you tomorrow from Auburndale.